Well, what's up, folks? It's Fuzzy here. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all having an absolutely fantastic day. Today it's Monday, so we're going to be doing another custom tactics video for you guys. Today we're going to take a look at the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. That's the one. I did post these a few months ago, but these are like an updated version that I've used over the past week. So if you guys do find them useful, as always, hit that like button. Helps me out, helps the algorithm. If you're new around here, hit that subscribe button. Pushing for 1,000 to get onto the YouTube partner program. Be very nice if you can help me on the way. And just let me know in the comments down below how you got on with these tactics, any tweaks you'd make, and if there's anything in particular you want to see moving forward, let me know. I always take viewer recommendations into account, both for squad abilities and for custom tactics. So before we dive into the video, I just want to make a sort of like a public service announcement that there is the Mkhitaryan SBC. He's available for like another 4 or 5 days at the time of recording this. He's 5-star. He's absolutely cracked. He's like 200 to 220k. Get him completed, you will regret missing out on him. He's a fantastic card. Just had to put that out there. But custom tactics 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. Mine are here. So we're playing press after possession loss. No surprise there. It's without a doubt the best option in the game right now. Can play balance to have that little bit more defensive solidity, but I feel like the game can get very boring otherwise. I need the press to make it entertaining. We're on the 45 with nothing out of the unusual there, and then we've got 65 depth. Didn't go too over the top with the depth. Obviously I had been starting to play like between 70 and 80. I'm trying to dial it back a bit because I know some people don't like playing quite as high a depth, so I thought I'd test out everything we can. The build-up play was on long ball with the chance creation on direct passing. I've always found with narrow formations having people make it's once a team enters the attacking zone, the possession players will create chances of making runs and passes into space behind the opposing back line. I find with narrow formations that works great, and then also with long ball it means that the fullbacks might get involved a bit, and your centre mids will actually sort of make those runs as well, because the combination just works really well. With on attacking we've gone for 55, so there's like a 10 difference here. Again, really the defensive width on 45 because I don't want my centre backs to be too split. I don't want the full backs too disconnected from the centre backs either. But attacking width, it's a very narrow formation. I want to be able to get as much of spread across the pitch as possible. 4 players in box, pretty standard at this point. I don't like to overload the box. I still got plenty of opportunities with how it's set up, and corners and free kicks are both on 1. Saying that, it's like have a low amount in the box. I think typically for corners you actually have 2 people in the box. On that, so that's how we're setting it up. Formation wise, this is how we're playing in game. So the back line, I'm swapping Darmian and Spinazzola over because Darmian's got a 5-star weak foot, Spinazzola's right footed, so it makes sense to do that swap. The Torreira card is absolutely fantastic. Tested him at DM here. I had been playing Zakaria, and it's really worth mentioning this. Milinkovic Savic has high medium, so high attack and medium defensive. Zakaria is the same, he's also high medium. And it caused me a lot of problems because I didn't really have a true defensive player. Despite the Zakaria stats and having to stay back or drop between defenders, I tried everything. It left me really open. So this Foot Birthday Torreira card coming out, huge difference to the squad. He's high defensive, medium attacking, so he really fills the proper DM role perfectly. And I think it's something honestly the Serie A was missing. And at one point I was using Darmian as a CDM because outside of this Torreira card, most of the options are like medium, high, or the Zakaria with the medium high. So great card for that. Milinkovic Savic is here as our box-to-box card. This is his Winter Wild card. I can't believe it took me this long to try him. For the coins he is absolutely fantastic. We'll look more at his stats at the end of the video. I won't get too much on this, but for his price, how he plays in games, that agility and balance boost is really nice. Felipe Anderson is then the other centre mid. He's medium with enough defending stats. This spot is more assigned to someone that's an attacking. It's a centre mid spot, but essentially they're going to almost be a cam for you. They're an attacking centre mid, a cam, so you can use centre forwards, cams, left mid, right mid. Like, it doesn't really matter here. I prefer them to have a little bit of defensive stats, but it's not the end of the world. Like, I've ran Politano here and he's been fine. Brahim is the cam, and then Lozano and Raspadori as my strikers in this setup. Obviously that can change. I'd probably put Mkhitaryan here now instead. Instructions wise, keepers on balance. Actually, I got this consignally. It's his inform version. I got him as red and decided to try him. Surprisingly good keeper. If you're in the Serie A, and I think Magnan's really hit and miss for a lot of people. And outside of that, it's like Szczesny or not Donnarumma, Handanovic. They're very hit and miss keepers I've found this year. Consignally for the price, 84 rated, did a fantastic job for me. I would recommend trying him out. Center backs are like fully default settings. They're stay back, nothing else to change there. The left back is stay back while attacking and overlap. Meanwhile, the right back is just on overlap. Now, this works really well with Darmian because he has the medium high, as we were saying, the medium attack and high defensive. So having him on stay back, it works great with the work rates, and it allows Spinazzola on high to run free. Essentially, what you want to do here is have your most defensive fullback on stay back, your more attacking one on the overlap and balanced. We're not having them on join the attack because it'll kill stamina too much and drag out of position, but just having them constantly making those runs when it works on the overlap. And what I will say here is it affects the center mids, which we'll get to in a second, but the CDM is on man mark, stay back, cover center. I've really started to enjoy using man mark rather than cut passing lanes. It just basically means it forms like a little sort of triangle with the two center backs, and then if there is that player, if they put them on free roam, the man mark actually tracks the free roam, which is really, really nice. Milinkovic Savic here is on stay on the edge of the box and get forward. Basically, this is your box to box player. So with you've got a DM on stay back, you've got a fullback on stay back. You basically got 4 defensive options here, and then obviously your other fullback is going to be up and down the pitch. So anytime you've got 4 to 5 defensive options, which I think is more than enough for this game, Milinkovic Savic is going to get forward, but stay on the edge of the box across because you don't want too many people committing into the box. And what I find with Milinkovic Savic, well, this works for me is because he is the high medium, but he's got really nice physicals and defending stats. He'll stay on the edge of the box, and he makes that a bridge between that attacking element and then where Torreira is. So really works nice and well. Felipe Anderson's get forward and get into the box. As I was saying, they're kind of playing more as a cam. You want them to get forward and involved as much as possible. I'll note that Milinkovic Savic doesn't drift wide too much because Spinazzola is there to fill that space. With Darmian being on stay back, I found Felipe Anderson actually drifts wide into that space a little bit, which is really, really nice. It means that you're a bit more dynamic in your attacking opportunities. It's just not like a really obvious narrow setup. The cam is stay forward, get into the box, and aggressive interceptions. If you remember from last week's video, I started testing the aggressive interceptions on like the cam or the center forward in some systems. Works really well. I love Brahim for it. He's got like a little bit of defensive stats in him, and just I win the ball back so much. And typically I'm winning the ball back, and then I have like at least 1 or 2 players ready for like a quick through ball, or at least like to win the ball back, make like an L1 pass, and then Brahim makes a run. So I highly recommend trying this. It's been a big game changer for me. I would be interested to try and say like 4-2-2 and have both cams on aggressive interceptions and see how that works. Maybe I'll have to try that. Then my right striker is just purely getting behind. It's Lozano. He's at 97 pace, using him purely as a pace merchant here. His shooting is actually very good, just getting behind, and then the other one is stay forward, stay central, getting behind. So I will say, for me, Raspadori he's rapid. You're kind of wanting your main striker to be this stay central, get behind, stay forward person. I think like to that Martinez card, any striker like that where they're still agile but they're a little bit more beefy, works great here. You're not using them purely as a target man. I did have Ilicic playing here on target man and also as getting behind, works really well because he's got that physicality. You want it to be a striker with fantastic finishing and a bit of physical, and then here you can play a fast striker, say that road to the knockout Werner, really high pace, that kind of thing, or you can use a winger if you want. So that's how the team sets up. As I said, let me know if you test it, how you get on, if you think there's any changes that should be made, if for your play style if there's any changes, that kind of thing. That's it for the tactics kind of side of things. I just want to sort of highlight a couple of players real quick. Obviously I was saying Consigley, there's not too much to say on him. He's not got traits, but not having traits is almost handy because he's not like cautious with crosses or anything. He is 6'2", 3-star weak foot. He's a good centre back, good goalkeeper. Definitely try him out. The Torreira card, I don't know how much he is in the market right now, but I bought him for 35,000 coins. He's medium high. He's 5-star, 3-star. I would prefer the 5-star weak foot if I'm being honest, but the 5-star skill moves makes him really, really like smooth on the ball. Plus he's 5'5" with 90 with the 86 acceleration, so he's rapid for winning the ball back. He's also got 93 stamina and 95 aggression. I put the anchor on him to get the strength up, but that 95 aggression with that really fast acceleration and being 5-star with 5-star skill moves, really quick in the ball and can play out of situations. Like for the price, if he's still there, I would highly recommend getting him. Same thing goes for Lozano. I bought him for 24k. You say he's played 39 games for me, 25 goals and 7 assists. Keep in mind, about 7 of those are free wins. His ratio has been nice. He's got a 3-star week foot, which can let him down, but his finishing has been immense. His position is nice, and obviously the pace is really good too. And he has outside of the foot shot rate. And then the final player to highlight really is Milinkovic Savic. Outside of the foot, power header. They fixes the agility imbalance, which is obviously his issue because he is he 6'3", 6'3". But he's 4-star, 5-star. So he's got the 5-star weak foot, can distribute really well with 92 vision, 92 short pass, and 92 long pass. The dribbling's cracked out across the board. He feels real smooth in game actually. And for me, he was 90k. I think he's probably lower than that now. But that's me for today's video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I hope you got a bit of insight into the players, and also, as I said, complete the Mkhitaryan SBC. Don't regret this. I'm working on getting Abraham in a minute. I'm not sure how well Abraham's going to translate in game with being 6'5". I think he's also medium, but they fixed his agility imbalance, so it'll be interesting to see. But definitely get Mkhitaryan. It's easy to link him this year. You've got Spinazzola, Ibanez, you can make a triangle with, and plenty of other players. So if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, rate, and greatly appreciate it. If you're new around here, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next video, guys. I'm not sure if they're going to be uploaded Tuesday and Wednesday. We'll have to see what comes with content, what EA put out, but definitely Thursday we'll have squad building videos, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Join the Discord and follow me on Twitter for all my sort of updates in life and stuff like that. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.